I stand before each and every one of you extremely grateful today. I want to thank all of the folks associated with MAC 3 Generations for hosting this today. I want to thank Governor Murphy for his anticipated signing of this landmark legislation. Congressman, you said something. The people want to see government work. This is a prime example of government actually working on a nonpartisan basis, not a bipartisan basis. And people will ask, why are you involved in this, Senator Testa? And I said, I stand before you extremely grateful. I've been blessed to be the co-chair of the Manufacturing Caucus, along with another great legislator and Senator Greenstein. And I can tell you that I started work on a bill very similar to this with John Kennedy when he was still at NJMEP, and now he's at EDA. So I have a lot of people to thank. First and foremost, obviously, I thank the governor. I'm thanking my co-chair and co-prime sponsor of the bill, Senator Greenstein. I want to thank Assemblyman Leader Greenwald. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank my brother from Legislative District 1, Assemblyman Antoine McClellan, who worked very hard along with us on this bill. And I can tell you he was not able to be here today, and he really wanted to be able to be here, so I have to send his regrets. I want to thank Peter Connolly at NJMEP. I want to thank Tom Bracken at the State Chamber of Commerce. I want to thank Christina Renner, who's also a proud graduate of Vineland High School, where I went to Vineland High School from the Chamber of Commerce of Southern New Jersey, Chrissy Budis, and obviously, NJBIA with Chris Emmingholtz. I don't want to forget anybody, and all the other legislators that are here and everybody who's here from the EDA. We talk about jobs an awful lot, but a woman in Atlantic City, when I was talking about manufacturing, really educated me. And she came up to me after a speech I gave and said, "My 2 sons don't need jobs." I said, "What do you mean? They don't need jobs? What are you talking about?" She said, "My 2 boys need careers." And I take a look at people that work at MAC, and they're here for over 2 decades. And I look at manufacturing. They are careers with extreme upward mobility. And I look at places like the County College of Morris, who are doing a fantastic job in educating young people for advanced manufacturing. I look at, that's the North Pole, by the way, of advanced manufacturing. The South Pole of advanced manufacturing now is at the CC Tech in Cumberland County. Thank you again, Governor, for signing that piece of legislation, which gave them $7.65 million. Again, manufacturing is important, and Lord knows the governor and I don't agree on a whole lot, but we're friends, and we respect each other. And one of the aspects that Governor Murphy has knocked it out of the park is in advanced manufacturing. Otherwise, we would not be here today. And you think about $500 million in tax credits. And Tim, you're the number cruncher here. What that means as far as an economic multiplier to those industries that are going to qualify and have to deliver. And that was a great point that you made. A great point that they're going to have to deliver on those promises they make to qualify for those tax credits. That sign on the bridge, and I have it hanging in my office, lit up in NJMEP colors, thank you, Peter Connolly, that says, "Trenton makes, the world takes." This bill will go a long way to making sure that means something once again and remains meaning something 50, 60, 75 years to come. And this bill goes a long way to ensure that. I'd be remiss if I didn't say that, this on behalf of my Assemblyman Antoine McClellan. I think about our underserved communities, and he's educated me so much as a member of the Black Legislative Caucus, and how this bill will provide career opportunities for so many individuals who are citizens of those underserved communities. And they're going to have great paying union jobs that are able to support them and their families without having 4 years of college debt. And companies like MAC have been walking the walk for over 60 years. And so many of the companies throughout the state of New Jersey. Now, I was told I was only allowed to speak 3 to 5 minutes. Brevity has never been my strong suit. I apologize for that. I'm going to wrap this up pretty quickly, but I just want to say thank you. And Congressman, thank you for welcoming me to your district. To all the folks at the MAC, thank you for hosting this. And Governor Murphy, a sincere, heartfelt thank you to you and your commitment to advanced manufacturing and to your anticipated signing of this landmark legislation. God bless you all.